Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Abia. Welcome to my kitchen for another raw recipe. Let me get some legal stuff out of the way first. The recipe that I'm about to make, I do not own this recipe. I have no ownership of this recipe whatsoever. The recipe is called Stir Live. It actually comes out of this raw book, The Joy of Living Live. This was one of the first raw books someone ever gave me. And when I read this book, I fell in love with raw food. Okay, so the recipe comes out of here. It's called Stir Live. I don't own the rights to it. I don't even know if you can still get this book, but this is where it comes from. So yeah, let's got that out of the way. The legal stuff, not mine. I've made it so many times, and every time I make it, everyone seems to like it. So here I am making it again. The only thing I do different, the recipe calls for mung beans. I don't use mung beans because I can't find any. So I do substitute the mung beans for bean sprouts. Okay, I substitute mung beans for bean sprouts. The original recipe calls for mung beans, but I don't I don't go out my way to try to find them. It's easier to do the bean sprouts, and it tastes good. Um, okay, so let's get started. In this bowl right here, what seems to be like a white, almost like clear spaghetti. See this? Almost like clear spaghetti. But what it is bean threads. This is what it is, bean thread. And it's made out of mung beans. Bean thread is made out of mung beans. And it's easy to prepare. All you do is get a pot of boiling water. Let the water boil. Take the pot off the flame, okay? And then add the bean thread noodles. Add them. Let them absorb. It's gonna cool off. You're gonna take them out. You're gonna rinse them in the colander until they get till they cool down, which won't take long because it doesn't take long to soak them at all. But yeah, this is what it looks like clear spaghetti noodles, but it's mung bean noodles. Bean threads is what it's called. Okay, now what also is called for this recipe is, and I'm gonna adjust my camera so you're not gonna be able to see me as much as you're gonna be able to see the food. Okay, I really want you to see what I'm doing. So right here is the bean sprouts. This is what I use instead of the mung beans. I buy them in the store, in the grocery store. And yeah. So it calls for a handful of mung beans. So I use a handful of bean sprout. It calls for a small red onion sliced thinly. It calls for 3 ounces of sliced mushrooms. So I think I got about 4 ounces right here. A sliced mushroom. It also calls for 2 small bell peppers. It calls for a red one and a yellow one. I couldn't, at the grocery store, the yellow ones was too big, so I didn't need to use that. So I didn't get those, okay? So I got 2 small red ones to go in it, all right? This recipe is not going to take long. When I say at all, it's not going to take long at all. So what you do is you put all your veggies over into your noodles, okay? All your vegetables in your noodles. So you got bell pepper, a red onion, you got bean sprouts. Yeah, bell pepper, red onion, bean sprout, and mushroom is what's in this bowl with the um with the bean thread noodles. All right, that's what's in here. So to this, we gotta have a dressing. We gotta have something that's gonna make it taste good. So in the blender, I have maple syrup, liquid amino, Bragg. Okay, I got Bragg's liquid amino, right? I got maple syrup. You got sesame oil. I It calls for kelp, but I never put kelp in it. I always put dulse in it. So this is what I use instead of the kelp. But the original recipe does call for kelp. So this is dulse. I use that. And then I use the juice of one whole lemon. All right. So we got liquid amino. We got maple syrup, sesame oil, got juice of one lemon, and I put dulse in mine instead of the kelp. Okay? Okay. So we're gonna blend this up. I'm telling you, this once you get everything prepared the way you want it, it doesn't take long at all. So we're gonna blend this up. And I almost forgot to tell you guys. I hope you can hear me over this. But you also have to put ginger, fresh ginger, and fresh garlic in the blender as well. Okay? I hope you heard me over that loud noise. Um, what I said is that I forgot to tell you that also in this blender is fresh ginger and fresh garlic. Okay, fresh ginger, fresh garlic, sesame oil, maple syrup, Bragg's, and I got dulse. Okay, that's what's in here. All right, so you're gonna take this and you're gonna pour it all over your noodles, just like that. Now you're gonna toss it just like you would any kind of pasta that you're trying to get it all incorporated with. Now, once you get everything incorporated the way you want it, you're going to have to let this sit for a couple of hours. Don't try to taste it now. Now, what I might do, and it doesn't in the recipe, the original recipe doesn't call for this, I might put a little heat to it in the form of a jalapeno. So I might get a jalapeno and chop it up and put it in here. All right. But yeah, this is what they call stir live. And when I tell you, it is a really, really good side dish. And I have made it to be a main dish in the sense of I would get tofu and I'll press the tofu, get all the liquid out of the tofu, and then I will add it to this. So when I do that, it becomes a complete meal. You can take it for lunch. You want to like dinner. Um, you can do all of that. All right, as if you want to. But if not, it's a good side. It's something, it's light. When I tell you it's really light, it's nothing heavy with this. Now the recipe calls for 8 ounces of these noodles, bean thread noodles. This bag is 3.75 ounces. So I used 2 of these, okay? But the recipe calls for 8 ounces. So I'm really close, but you know, hey, work with what you got. So yeah. And tomorrow, I mean we can eat it tonight for dinner. Cause it don't have to sit like a couple of hours, but get the real deal taste of it, you need to come back and eat it the next day. It will. I mean, it is really good. So all I'm doing is stretching the noodles to make sure we get all the noodles covered. We don't want to have a pile of noodles that's not in the sauce. Okay? And that's it. Nothing fancy. Like I said, I don't own the rights to this recipe. Um, it comes from the book, The Joy of Living Live. Like I said, the first book I ever got. And as you can see, it's been well used. Yeah, it has been well used. Um, I mean, you can look and see if you can find the book. It's a good book to start off if you trying to learn raw, and it has a lot of good advice in it. It has a lot of good statistics in it. It's just a good read. I mean, if you're serious about your raw journey, this would be one of the recipes that I think you would enjoy. Transitional recipe. Let me put it like that. Okay. All right, fam. This is it. This is what it looks. Oh. This is what it looks like. I hope you can get a really good look at that. This is what it looks like, fam. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that little recipe. Um, if you enjoyed it, please like, share, ring the notification bell, whatever you're supposed to do so other people can know that I am indeed on YouTube and that I am doing raw recipes. My name is Abia. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're old, can't be that old, I hadn't been on here that long. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching the videos with me. I pray that you have a blessed day. I also pray that you will try this recipe. The only reason why I will not post or write the recipe in the comment section below is because it's not my recipe. So, and I don't want anybody saying I stole anybody's recipe and now I'm putting it on YouTube. So I will not be putting it in the comment section. But I hope you got enough information about it. If not, um, leave me a message. We'll go through it because I didn't give you all the exact measurements of the liquid, and that's because it's not my recipe, and I don't want people to think that I'm just taking over someone else's stuff. But with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe. When I plate this up, I might come back and let you see what it looks like plated. But until then, I pray that you have a blessed day. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for showing your girl some love. Also, um, if you don't know by now, I have a second YouTube channel, and it's called I Absolutely Love My Bald Head. And it's an inspirational channel. It's a channel about my journey um, with why I went bald, why I talk the way I do, just little tidbits, okay? And it's meant to be a uplifting channel. So if you get a minute, go over, like, share, subscribe. My other channel, um, I absolutely love my bald head. It's the name of the channel. So look it up. Leave me comments, suggestions, whatever you like me to try on that channel as well as this channel. Let's make it happen. Okay. I love you guys. I thank you so much for showing your girl some love. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. All right. Bye bye.